I'm David Noon, and I'm the Commercial Director for Capital International Group. And I'm actually based in our Cape Town offices, although I look after the commercial activities of the group for our investment platform globally. Obviously from Newcastle, and I ended up in South Africa in Cape Town, and lived in a few jurisdictions, but this is where I call home. We are domiciled and headquartered in the Isle of Man, so International Finance Centre. But Capital International, it's probably go back to its roots, I'll explain it. We are a stockbroker at heart, so family business. Peter and Andy Long started our business, and we are a stockbroker. So our mantra is you tell us what to trade, and we trade that for you. We've been operating for 27 years. And during that 27 years, we've grown 2 offices in London and 3 other major cities in South Africa. But that's not just what we do. We actually look after advisors, wealth managers, family offices in over 100 different countries. So cross-border is close to my heart because we deal with it every day, and the regulations and sometimes the challenges that come with that. We understand it. And because we understand it, we can sometimes provide very simple solutions what may be a complex issue for an advisor or wealth manager in a jurisdiction that we know of. Flexibility first, because I mentioned earlier, you tell us what to trade. So most of our competition are what I like to call a product provider. So there might be a life company or something similar to that. And we're not. We're kind of the root source. We are the stockbroker direct to market. And we've built around that a platform, a user interface that the client uses. So, you're in charge. You tell us what you want to do. And we've kind of built solutions to go along with that to help you and your clients. So we're not just a platform. We've got a discretionary management service that if you want to use, you can use. And we've also got a corporate bank. So a bank that can service fiduciaries, corporates. It's called a 1.2 banking license in the Isle of Man. So no matter if you're a family office, or a institutional client, or an advisor or wealth manager, we can deal with both. And I like to feel we sit right in the middle, whether it's an investment manager running a model portfolio service or an advisor dealing with his end clients. We're the third leg in that kind of circle to assist. Well, all of our offerings will work in the Middle East. So our international platform works for all the wealth managers and advisors, because, no matter where their client ends up, because the Middle East is very transient, but because we can offer that flexibility, if the client ends somewhere else, we don't treat that client as kind of a bad person if they end up in a bad jurisdiction, like South Africa's on the grey list at the moment. That's not right. Well, you need to exit your client. Our investment management services work there, and so does the bank. So all 3 of our services work there, but I would say the main part is our custody and execution stockbroking service that gives advisors access to what they want to buy. And I think in relation to why we want to be in the Middle East, I mean, the growth in the Middle East is ridiculous. Unless you've been living under a stone, you'll know that everybody's moving there. They're creating, a fund center of the future and an investment hub, challenge the likes of Luxembourg and places like that. So we want to be part of it early doors. We don't want to be kind of last of the party. Great question. I mean, 2024 has been a big year of change for us. So what people don't realize is, we built a bank from scratch. So that took a lot of money and also a lot of development. So we had to put a lot of our dev time into the bank, and that's now been transferred to our international platform. Now, we are doing a lot of development in that space. But what we've done is, we've gone to the voice of the client. So our advisors over 100 different countries said, what are the challenges have you got? What can we do to make your life and your clients' lives easier? And that feedback's been kind of instrumental to what we're building. So performance reporting, digital onboarding is two of the things that we're in the middle of. We've done a dashboard to allow advisors to be able to manage all of their clients in one place. And this is basically not our ideas. This is their idea saying, this is one of my challenges. This is what would work, because certain things might work in Latin America that don't work in South Africa, or that don't work in Europe. Now, we can't make everything for everybody, but we try to make a solution that will work in most places.